Hey guys, I just got back from the drugstore and I'm going to show you my absolute favorite drugstore makeup when I get back home. So stay tuned for that. So today I'm going to show you my top picks for drugstore beauty, and it's also going to be a little bit of a get ready with me and a follow me around while shopping video. The first product that I'm going to talk about today is Revlon's 24-hour Colorstay makeup. I use the color 180 or Sand Beige. I like to use this with this fluffy, dense Sonia Kashuk brush and just kind of apply it lightly. The foundation lasts a really long time on your skin, which I really like. I like to apply it with this brush and kind of work out from the center. I like to just kind of apply it over spots where I need it because it has really good coverage, but it is a little bit heavy. So I like to be a little light-handed with it. Next is Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. I've been using this for a really long time, on and off. I think it's a really great drugstore find. It does a great job of concealing a lot of different problems. I think it's one of those things that's like 100% comparable to higher-end makeup. I like to just put this underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and on my brow bones a little. It's a really interesting application, I think. It's got this sponge that you kind of just twist the product out. I like the convenience of having the applicator in here and the product. It's a great product to have in your collection because it does a fantastic job of concealing. My next drugstore favorite is from NYX, and it's the Wonder Pencil. I've been using this for like a year now. It's just one of those light beige pencils that you put in your waterline to make yourself look a little brighter and more awake. I also like to put it in the corners of my eyes because I find that to be really just uplifting and it brightens your eyes up really well. I have become completely obsessed with this next product. Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. I have heard so many people talk about this, and it took me a long time to get my hands on this, but I'm so glad that I did because I have used this every single day since I bought it pretty much. Yep. It's kind of like a cream eyeshadow, but you can use it as a base. You can use it if you're just not wanting to do much with your eyes, but you still want to look a little, I don't know, put together like you did something. I just start at the centers of my eyelids and kind of work out from there. It's so easy to apply and it lasts a really long time, which I love. Now I'm going to put on L'Oreal's Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner in brown. I've used this for years. This is one of those things that's just always in my makeup bag. I go nowhere without it because it's just easy to use. It has a really rich color. I usually just push it into my upper lash line a bit to darken it. It's not something that you can be really precise with. It's meant to be kind of blended out and smudged. It comes in black too, but I just tend to go for the brown because it's a little more forgiving if you're going to be just a little messy. What are those products for you that you that are just always in your makeup and kind of have been for a lot of years? I'd really like to know that because I think like those are ones that are usually really worth trying. You've been using something for a lot of years and I don't know, I often feel like I take that product for granted maybe, just like that brown eyeliner. I realize that I actually probably use it every day. What about you? What is that product for you? Next I have something that I actually picked up on the fly when I went to go get stuff for this video. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Smokissime. That's a very silly name, but okay. Powder eyeliner pen. And it's one of those that comes with the little applicator that's a little kind of domed sponge, and you dip it into the lid, which has the product in it, I believe. It's definitely a little bit messy, but I actually really like it because it's so easy to blend out. It's so easy to get that kind of 1-minute smoky eye with this. I have this in the color Taupe. I love the ease of having the applicator and the product all in one. While this is a little bit messy and a little unwieldy with the sponge, I actually found that I really like this product. For mascara, I always like to use Maybelline's the Falsies Volume Express. This has such a natural look. When I want a little more of a toned down look or I'm doing something really casual, I prefer to put this on. My favorite thing about this is the kind of dipped brush. It just works really well to get in close to your lash line. If you haven't tried this, I recommend this to everyone I know. I really like how you can also build it up if you want more of a going out or a fuller lash look. Next, I'm going to use this Rimmel London Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the color Eastend Snob. This is just one of those really medium pink lip liners. I would definitely have to tell you that it is kind of not the best application. It's a little bit crumbly and you have to be very careful about how much you twist the product out, but I do use it pretty much every day. It works as a really great base for lipstick and it just adds that little bit of extra fullness to your lip. And I love how great it looks under pretty much every lipstick. What I'm gonna do today is just fill my lips in with it. This will act as a base to the lipstick that I'm using. It's just one of those kind of perfect nude medium pink lip colors, and if you are on the hunt for that, this is one that I would absolutely give a try, with the warning that the application is a little annoying. I'm going to come in on top of that with another one of my favorites, Maybelline's Ravishing Rose Matte Lipstick. This looks like a very neutral pink in the tube, but do not be fooled because it's actually more of like a bright Barbie pink. I love it though. I just love Maybelline's lipsticks. Out of all drugstore lipsticks, I think they have the best. They come in like any shade or finish that you'd ever want. I think Maybelline is probably my favorite drugstore beauty brand. I have noticed that lately. I also really like L'Oreal. I would love to know what your favorite drugstore makeup brands are in the comments. Those are all of my top drugstore picks. I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you'd like to come have a chat with me on Twitter or Instagram, please join me because I've fallen a little bit out of the loop with the social media. And I think if you guys were there, I'd get a little back into it maybe. You can ask me questions or whatever, and you can always comment down below with questions or comments, whatever. As always, I really appreciate you guys being here with me, and I hope you're having a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye.